Congressman Doug Lamborn is a Republican from Colorado who's sponsoring a bill that would cut funding from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And, Congressman, this isn't directly in reaction to what happened to Juan Williams. You introduced this bill back in June, right?
That's right. I've been working on this for a long time, but this fiasco with Juan Williams really adds fuel to the fire.
How much taxpayer money actually goes to NPR or the Corporation for Public Broadcasting?
Well, with NPR and its parent, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, they receive $420 million a year from the taxpayers. And that's been increasing at a rapid rate, a lot more than the rate of inflation.
All right, well, you've heard the argument. $420 million in a country like this, that's a drop in the bucket.
But, John, we're getting $1 trillion plus deficits now under Barack Obama. We can't afford the luxury of the government being in the broadcasting business. This was all set up years ago when there were hardly any choices. We have hundreds of channels, both TV, radio, the internet. We simply don't need government to be in this business at all.
I read in a posting from our brain room that NPR actually received government stimulus money, a $50,000 grant that allowed it to keep an arts reporter.
And, you know, there are things that the corporation produces that I enjoy myself. But why does it need taxpayer dollars? Can it survive on its own 2 feet? I believe that it can, and we should cut the ties. And we need to be serious about balancing our budget and living within our means, or we're going to end up like Greece or a country like that. We have to live within our means. And I think there's going to be a serious cadre of people in Congress in January that are intent on doing that and being serious.
The budget for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting actually rose 26% over the last 10 years, or federal contributions there, too?
Absolutely, John. That's a lot more than inflation. And why does government need to be in the broadcasting business? In these days of huge deficits, we can't afford to have this. And that was if it was a neutral organization. Okay. And we see from the Juan Williams, they're not even neutral.
Well, as we can see, some of that money was being spent during the Bush administration. Why weren't Republicans upset about it then?
Well, they should have been. And it was not to their credit that they were not. We need to be serious now, and I think that the mess that we're in fiscally in this country should give us a renewed sense of seriousness about living within our means.
I like the shot of Pikes Peak behind you, Congressman Doug Lamborn from Colorado. Thank you.
You're welcome.